Hello, YouTube. This the truth, man. Giving you this truth. People don't be wanting to hear it. YouTube is censoring it. They not putting it. Sometimes they don't put my video. I notice, like, I do it on purpose sometimes. Like, I notice, like, when I talk about something controversial or kind of on the harsh side, YouTube doesn't always give me the views. And you know it's something going on, because if a video is placed in the whole entire world and it don't get no views, it's not placed in the whole entire world. If the video is supposed to be placed in the whole entire world, it don't matter what it is, somebody's gonna try to watch it. Come on, YouTube, be fair. Video reviewers, be fair, please. Thank you. Because today, I got another kind of controversial subject. Today, I'm talking about feminine characteristics in 2021 men. Y'all thought I was going to say the B men. And a lot of this is them, but it's not only them. I see these characteristics in every race. Number one, trying to act like they're tough. You know how women act when they feel like they've been disrespected or they feel like you're taking them for granted? That's a lot of these guys, but the young guys in particular. Like, I tell you all the time that I worked with juveniles in 2 states for 13 plus years. So I know what I'm talking about. The need to prove toughness is a beta male trait. It is a feminine trait. You ever seen a woman who has a good man, right? But some of them will run the good man off due to their trying to play tough, trying to get dominance. So let's say he's a good man, but he's not the type to let people dominate him. It's gonna be problems. It's gonna be problems. See, a lot of people, the minute they find out you're a believer / Christian / any type of religious person, they automatically think you're supposed to empty your pockets. They automatically think you're supposed to always lay down and be a pushover. But that's not the case, and the Most High does not like that. The Most High wants people to use wisdom in their dealings. So yeah, that's number one, trying to act tough. What are some of the ways people do this? 2 men have no reason to stare each other in the eye. Now, if you handshake and you make eye contact, you look away. There's no reason to stare each other in the eye. Are you? See, I gotta watch what I say. But in the 90s, like here in Milwaukee, when you did that, you better be ready to fight. And in some cases, be in a shootout. You couldn't walk around just staring people all in the face like these guys do now. And number 2, you always looking for a handout. Now, sometimes people get down. I've needed help at times myself. But I'm talking about the people who, every time you say, yeah, I can get you hired at such and such, excuse. Oh, why you ain't been applying for jobs? Oh, won't nobody hire me. Always looking for a handout. That's the equivalent of a gold-digging woman. Or a woman who says that she's the table and that men should be, she's the prize, and that men should be doing this for her, doing that for her. No, that's unbiblical. You're supposed to be a helper. But feminine characteristics, like always, a lot of times go to the left on stuff. So, number one was acting tough for no reason when there's no need. Number two is always looking for a handout. Let me give you an example, right? I got a perfect example. Perfect. So, again, as I mentioned, I've been dealing with juveniles, right? The whole time in Texas and Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I've been trying to teach these guys that you work for what you get. Ain't nobody gonna give you anything, right? But all while I was trying to teach them this, people were coming, hey, can I give them this? Hey, can I give them that? Now keep in mind, these guys, you have to teach them the proper way to deal with young men is to reward their good behavior and punish their bad behavior, right? That's how you teach them what to do as men. But when you got people just giving them stuff, because you were in a bad predicament as a kid, you think that's the solution. You think that's how you deal with kids. It's not. You gotta teach kids right from wrong. Kids gotta know not to steal. Kids gotta see you hanging the 10 Commandments on your wall and following them. If you ain't mama or you ain't daddy and you a thief or you a crook, what is that gonna teach your kids? What's that gonna teach your kids? Number three, always need validation from other people. Need validation from other people. Think about, again, feminine characteristics. Think about that woman that can't find a man. 9 times out of 10, her whole day is going to be affected by that particular fact. If she can't find a man, she's not going to be able to function properly. Yada, yada, yada. Right? It happens all the time. You're supposed to validate yourself. You're supposed to let the Most High validate you, not seek validation from other people. Fourth, poor work ethic. Now, again, I'm trying to watch how I say this. You do have some women that work hard. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying collectively. Collectively. You ever notice how sometimes you go in a restaurant and you have a lot of women work? Fuss, 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 fuss. Everything turned into an argument. Why? Because they don't want to work. A lot of them don't want to work. Well, these guys rather than to rob people or put up a sign, beg for change, beg for money, is very feminine. If you're a man, you're supposed to figure out a way to get some money in your pocket. If your hands work, if your feet work, your eyes, your mind, real men gonna work. But if you're feminine, you might as well, some of you dudes might as well just paint your toenails. Just paint your toenail. Because you looking people in their eyes, you trying to look in their wallet. Now I'm talking mainly about the city. And in the corporate world, this translates into coming up with Ponzi schemes. You coming up with this little trick, that little trick. You scheme in the public, whether it be, you know how the lottery, people play the lottery for the chance. But you know how the lottery in most states, cities sometimes keeps the money away from certain people, or they calculate how much they done gathered before they start letting people win. All of those are schemes. And it stemmed from poor work ethic. We'll come back to this maybe later this week. I gave you 4 characteristics. Number 1, acting tough when there's no need. Number 2, well, I can tell you what they are. Acting tough when there's no need, seeking validation from people, poor work ethic. Poor work ethic. And just go back and watch it for yourself. Because, yeah, these are some of the feminine characteristics in today's men. Watch the video in its entirety. Hit that like button. And all of you guys and gals, if you celebrate the 4th of July, have a happy 4th of July. I may come on tomorrow as well. Not sure. Make sure you watch this video.